Yo, what is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Behind me is a Infiniti G35. This is a 2005. Let's go ahead and check it out. So here, taking a closer look at the front end of the car, you can see that it has a really nice chrome grille up here in the front. And nowadays, a lot of people take these cars and paint the grille black. And I think this look looks really good. It looks really premium and luxury. And then if we work our way down, you can see that has some holes drilled in for the front license plate. But since in our state we don't need it, we took it off. At the very bottom, this is the lip up front. It looks really nice. I have no idea what lip kit it is. I think it's an eBay lip, but honestly, it looks really good. Working our way over here, we can see that this is a Coupe G35. It looks really nice. It's pretty much stock besides the Yankee RPF ones, and it also has an aftermarket intake. Very simple design, but classic. And then all the way back here, we can see that it has the stock spoiler. And from the factory, it comes with the dual exhaust. And then on this side, we can see that the body panel back here is kind of warped. And this car is actually a salvage title. Around the window right here, we can see that there's some silicone around the seal because of the accident that it was in. And opening the door right here, you can see that some of the damage. But it's nothing too bad. This car is low mileage and it's a really great daily driver. And you know, it drives fine, so not a big deal. And then up here, you can see that it has a black wrap just because it has clear coat issues. And then it also came with the sunroof. It looks really nice. You know, any car with the sunroof looks really cool.
Let's take a look at the engine. Most of you know that the G35 and the 350Z share the same engine platform, that being the VQ35DE. It's a 3.5 liter V6. It's also known as one of Nissan's most popular and affordable engines. After 2006 models, Nissan introduced the HR variant. This G35 being a 2005 has a VQ35DE. The engine is paired up to a 5-speed automatic transmission, pushing around 280 or 290 horsepower and around 260 to 270 foot-pounds of torque. And if you guys were interested in the wheel specs, here they are. And the wheel setup is actually staggered with the 9.5 in the front and 10-inch in the back. Before checking out the interior, let's give this thing a quick listen.
Alright guys, now that we've checked out the exterior, let's go ahead and head into the interior. Alright guys, so now that we're in the interior, the first thing you'll notice is the steering wheel. It actually has an aftermarket wrap, and I don't know if you guys have seen these, but these are probably from like eBay or Amazon. We can see that these are all the cruise controls right here, the radio controls, and obviously the horn. And then moving down, you actually have electrical controls for the steering wheel that adjusts it. And it's actually really cool because this whole like gauge cluster pod right here moves up and down, which is actually really cool how they designed that. And then this is your side mirrors control right here. You know, switch it, adjust it. And then down here you have some extra controls, the dimming switch for the gauge cluster, and then your VDC control on and off. And then this is for your trunk, just to open it. Another thing I want to talk about is the AC vent right here. It's really cool how they designed this, where it goes up and down, like in a little cylinder. And then, you know, you can control it like that, turn it off or on. And I just thought that this was a really cool design. Here we have the gauge cluster. You can see that it's a nice orange color. And if we look at the mileage, it's actually really low for the year of the car. These seats are actually powered. They have switches right here to move up or down, recline it, and then just to adjust the seating position with these controls. You have the armrest that has a nice leather wrapped design. You open you have a good amount of space here. You move forward, you have your cup holders right here. They're not too big, but it's better to have cup holders than not. Then above the cup holders, you have your heated seat controls for both the driver and the passenger side. And this car is actually an automatic, and this is where your shifter is located with the emergency lights. And then this little compartment right here, you have a ashtray and a cigarette lighter or power point. So here you have your radio, has a CD reader with the volume control on the sides right here, and then all the extra buttons. The climate control system, it's actually a dual climate control, and you press this button right here, and it'll toggle between driver, passenger, and then both of them at the same time, which is actually pretty cool. I didn't expect this car to have a dual climate control system. And then up here, you have a storage unit, which is actually quite big. On top of the dashboard, you can see that you have your climate control numbers. They'll say the temperature and the speed. And then you have your clock in the center. And right here, you have the direction you're heading. Up here, you have your sunglasses holder. Then you have your control for the lights. And then you can turn them on like this. They have aftermarket LEDs, this specific model. And then right here is your sunroof control. Press it forward to tilt it. And then you press it back to close it, or press it again to completely open it. And that's how you control the sunroof. So taking a closer look at the seats, you can see it's nice black leather wrapped seats right here. It's actually really comfortable. Has some nice bolstering on the sides if you want to go crazy on the track for some reason. You have the airbag in the seat and active headrest. And to move it forward so you can get access to the rear seats, you just pull on this lever and you can hop in the back. Rear of the seat, you can see that there's a little lever for the passengers to pull on to move the seat forward. And actually, a really cool feature that we just found out is that it has a little button right here that you can push, and it moves the seat forward. And once it's all the way forward, you can move it back, and it'll move itself back. So we're back here in the rear seats. Honestly, I'm not a very big guy, but I feel pretty comfortable back here. With the seat back, I still have a pretty good amount of room for my knees to hit the rear seat. Some extra features that this seat has is actually a net on both sides. It has an armrest right here, so you can rest your arm on. The speaker is built into the armrest. Some of the features that the rear passengers have is this built-in ashtray behind the armrest. You have some cup holders back here. They're not very big, but at least you have cup holders. You have a compartment right here to put your phone on, or if you lift this little tab right here, you have extra storage. And one final thing is that you actually have coat hangers back here in the rear seats, both sides. So let's check out the trunk. You open it here, you see that you have some liner with the emergency pull tab. And then this is your storage area. And it's a reasonable size. If you pull this tab right here, it'll pull your seats forward, and you have an extra few feet of storage area. And this trunk comes with the carpet. It's actually quite nice. And you pull it forward and you pull on this tab, then you have access to your spare tire. And here's your spare tire with the jack stand and the extra tools.
Alright you guys, let's take this thing for a spin and see how it drives. One of the first things I noticed was how much visibility you have as the driver. For the G35 being a sports coupe, I think it has great visibility. The steering does feel a bit heavy for a luxury sports car, but it's nothing too bad. In a way, the steering does make the G35 feel more sporty, but I still think it's something you should consider since it is a luxury sports car. I think Nissan and Infiniti did an overall great job designing the interior of the Infiniti G35. It's a very comfortable and practical car. Even though the materials aren't super amazing, I don't think this holds back the G35. For this car being 20 years now, the acceleration and power delivery feel very smooth. This car can keep up with traffic no problem at all. It can go 0 to 60 in 5.2 through 6 seconds. It's a solid daily. You should expect to waste about 19 miles per gallon in the city or 26 miles per gallon in the freeway. The G35 weighs anywhere between 34 to 3,500 pounds. It's a bit on the heavier side, but honestly, driving this thing around doesn't feel like it at all. Let me know what you guys think about the G35. If you guys own one or are thinking about buying one, let me know what you think about them in the comments down below. I've been trying different types of videos here on the channel. If you guys haven't noticed, I've been doing a little bit more car reviews. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know what type of cars you want to see next. If you're located in Southwest Arizona or Southern California, feel free to leave a comment if you want to see your car on the channel. Okay, let's get back on track. The G35 suspension feels very solid, and by that I mean stiff suspension and a wide turn radius with nimble steering. Honestly, the ride quality on the G35 is good. These struts and coils are a bit on the stiff side, so if you're looking for complete comfort, this might not be the car for you, but it's perfect for sport car activities. You can see over those bumps, the ride looks pretty bumpy, but it's nothing too crazy. Alright guys, that pretty much concludes today's video. If you guys did find it entertaining, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. If you guys want to stick around to the very end of the video, I did leave some bloopers. With that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
It has a nice orange color, and we can see that actually has a nice orange color, and you can see that it has pretty low
What the heck?
my god. Here you have your sunglasses behind the original armrest. Lift this up. Oh, what the heck? Alright, so for all the features, there's a lot of traffic right now.
Yeah. You see the dog out the window?
Yeah.